Welcome back to another video, and in this video, as you can see, I'm holding seeds and we are gonna get started and plant the first seeds. But before we get to planting, we actually need trays to plant in. So let's go to the goat barn and collect all the trays that I'm gonna be planting these seeds in. So here we are on top of the goat barn where I store all my seedling prepping things. And last year I did pre-plant the paprikas and the chilies in these trays. But what I'm gonna do this year, I'm gonna change it up again. I don't know, I've been trying to find the best way that works for me. And sometimes some ways work, some ways don't. And I think this year I'm just gonna plant all the, well, now we're only gonna do paprikas, chilies, and maybe tomatoes. I'm gonna pre-planting them in these little trays. And I'm gonna plant a lot of seeds. And then once they sprout, once they come out, I'm gonna be transferring to either these trays or these ones over here that are taller, so I can put them individually inside. I don't know if you can see it, but those are a bit bigger. And actually I still have the ones from last year, from the pickles and cucumbers. I still have it labeled, so I think I'm gonna be using the same one for this year. But actually I also have some from pumpkins and squashes. And is the other one also something? Oh, okay, so I guess not these ones, but I still have some, since I did get a lot of them because I got them on a sale. So, or we might have also these ones. They're not so big, but I think these ones will work. But that we're gonna do after. I think for now, I'm just gonna plant them a lot of seeds in one tray. They also take less space. And yeah, then I can see how many succeed and then transfer the ones that succeed in the bigger trays. I think that's gonna work better this year. And then with tomatoes, I think I'm gonna be planting them straight away to those longer trays. So I actually did not really collect this year many of those ones because I thought I had a lot, but I'm actually kind of lacking the small ones. I have a lot of the taller yogurt trays. Oh no, wait, actually here's some more. Here's these ones. And then I have also, oh, those might work good. Actually, those might work perfect because we don't want them to go too deep. Oh, those are gonna be the perfect ones. Okay, let's take some of these ones. So we have 4. I don't even know what those are from. But we're gonna have 4 of those. Okay, let's just take more than we need so we don't have to come back. I'd rather have more ones, this ones. Okay, that should be good for now. And as you can see, I'm also reusing the ones that I had last year. They're still perfectly fine. They also have some dirt inside. And the holes also pre-drilled. So yeah, you always want to have holes in the bottom so they can drain and not mold. So we're going to do the same thing inside to the other trays. But I think all of these ones are, yeah, those are all from last year, so they have holes. Only thing, these ones we need to make holes in the bottom. So yeah, I think that should be enough. Let's also get the bottom trays. I'm again not sure if these ones are the ones or the other ones, because I also have a pile of other ones. So I'm just gonna get both and see which ones fit the best. Okay, well that's gonna be messy. I don't know if I wanna throw those down. I think I'll just take these ones. I know it might look epic throwing them, but I don't feel like collecting them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we actually have the next day. Why we're planting outside is because it's a wonderful weather, plus the inside is a chaotic mess. The table currently is being multi-used for printing merge and laser cutting. So thanks to Dave for building me a very quick outdoor table. Plus I hated last year that we did it inside because all the dirt just went everywhere. So I'm happy that we're doing it outside and that the weather is letting us, since it's so beautiful. And as I mentioned, I'm gonna be planting everything in big trays first, not big trays, but all the seeds in one tray. And then once they come out, I will be replanting them in bigger trays. Hopefully that way I'm also gonna be more on top of it. So I'm not gonna let them grow too much in one tray, then they get all saggy and sad and stretchy. So as soon as they pop out, kind of like this big. My plan is I'm gonna be transferring them later on in other trays. So maybe before we, that video is not really planned through. We're just gonna go as we go. I'm not gonna script it too much because that is what has been causing me a lot of stress lately. I've been trying to be perfect on everything and that is not working out. So I'm just gonna be a blabber video. I don't have many things to explain about every seed. So I guess this video is gonna be more like a life update. I'm gonna go through the seeds, of course, and tell you what I'm planting and why. So, yeah, I guess I have to get my thoughts together. I did collect all the seeds from my seed box this morning that I want to be planting. I didn't take you with me in that. We still have a lot more seeds to plant. And I don't think I mentioned what I'm going to be planting in this video, but first thing that we will be planting is our paprikas. I wanted ideally to have planted them like 1st of March, but now we have the 9th. So it is what it is. It's still earlier than last year. So we have these paprikas. We're just gonna go through them once we plant them. I'm just showing you like really quickly what we're gonna be planting. Then I have my tomatoes, a lot of tomato varieties. And since last year we built a little greenhouse, I do wanna plant eggplants. So I'm gonna plant like 2-3 seeds only since, you know, we don't have much space. And maybe I will be keeping them in pots. Same with some of the paprikas. Where's the seeds? I lost one pack of seeds. So yeah, plus actually I also wanted to be planting chilies, but somehow I lost my chili seeds. I don't know, like, did I use them all up last year? I bought things that I thought we used up, but I completely forgot about chilies. I think now that I remember myself thinking, yeah, I need to buy chili seeds, but we actually, my mom brought me chili seeds, but I'm not 100% sure how good they are. In a sense, like the chilies were fine. My mom said they were super, super spicy. We did have that problem where we planted some paprikas from a store-bought paprika. It flowered, but it never gave paprikas. So that is a bit of a problem. I'm gonna be trying them, but tomorrow when we go to store, because today's Sunday, we might get some chili. Well, not might, we'll definitely get some chili seeds and cayenne peppers and plant those as well off camera. So I guess let's get started. We're gonna turn off the camera for a second. I'm gonna put each seed pack in each tray and then we're gonna get back to you. So we are all set and this is making me very happy because everything fits in one tray. So I guess let's get started and plant. Might take everything back out. I just wanted to see if it fits nicely. So well, David's idea was to just take this one down, or to the side, I guess. We need to go fully down. And just take one tray at a time and start planting. It's always like a mess at the start of the year. Like I don't really have like a motive, like every year I do the same.
Wait.
And it's kind of like my head is just going like everywhere.
Stand still. Put your dirt up here.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yep. So I don't know what we're planting.
This is Saint Maroos.
Yeah, but these ones have the name on top, stupidly. Okay, first tomatoes we're gonna be planting. Actually, I think I liked those the most last year, but I missed the information that said that they actually go up to 1.80 meters high, which is not something I really enjoy outside. I really like bush tomatoes outside. So I'm gonna only be planting, as you can see, a small little tray to put in the greenhouse, because there we can have things that grow very tall and high up. And this year we're doing it so professional, like really professional. We're putting the label so we know exactly, because I want to keep kind of like a diary or a scratchbook, I think it's called. No, how's it called? Scrapbook, scratchbook, where you put it in, like write everything detailed, so I can see what actually is succeeding, which seeds I really like, which tomatoes I like, so I know what to buy, what succeeds the best. So don't know if I'm going to be planting all the seeds. I don't know 100% if you water the dirt before, if you can just water it after. I'm just compacting it. Well, actually, I could compact it with another tray on top. You don't want to compact it too much though. And I think that's a problem. When I add water in the dirt before, I compact it way too much. Oh my goodness, look how perfect. And it does not need to be so perfect, but how many do we put? How successful are they? That's the problem. If they provide you with many seeds, does it mean that they don't trust that they'll be successful? I should get some planting lessons from our neighbor's daughter, because she is a tomato queen. She has so many tomatoes. As you remember last year, she also gave us some extra tomatoes that she had that she didn't fit in her greenhouse to put in our greenhouse. And she has so many varieties and so much experience on planting tomatoes that I think next time I just gotta go plant tomatoes with her. Okay, I think that's how we do it. I don't know, I've been doing that, like it's my 5th year, right?
It's gonna compact down, so don't worry, actually, yeah. It's not like,
yeah,
the way you're doing it is okay, but maybe the seeds need to be a bit deeper.
Because I think the problem is that we once did the dirt too wet, and then we compacted the seeds way too much. So I think that is also a problem. Can you close? No, close this
still
one.
in it?
Yep. I didn't plant all of them. And this one, I'm also not gonna plant all of it. Just because, like, I don't know. Every year I go like crazy with seeds. I plant way too much and end up kind of like wasting it. But then I'm scared, like if they don't succeed and then I don't have tomatoes, like what do I do? So do I go crazy? Wait, is that eggplant? Mm-hmm. Look like paprika seeds.
I'm also gonna make you boxes for plants.
Okay, these ones I'm just squishing it down as I go. Hey, they went in together. Not fair. Maybe I need to add a bit of dirt on top. Okay, 2 things done. And still have something inside. I don't know, I don't want to go crazy. Might be a mistake, might be the right thing. And also by cutting the names on the bottom, we still have the names on top, like they're still written here, and we don't waste any of the bottom. So that's actually pretty smart design. The seeds that have it written at the bottom, as you can see, on the back there's no information, so that's actually the best way of cutting it and also keeping the name. So that is done. That is done. I actually was thinking that I'm gonna be blubbering a lot in this video, but I ended up just like really meditatingly planting my seeds. Like it's just really calming. And the sun is so hot, and by the way, we're like next to the windows and they are reflecting so much heat on us. It's actually really nice. These ones I might plant all of them. Wait. I did that technique last time. It worked really nicely. Because it doesn't compact it too much, but enough. Do I plant all of these ones? Because from these ones I have so many seeds that I think I'm just go crazy and plant the whole thing. Just whatever comes out. But I think last year tomatoes were actually pretty successful, I must say. I like where we're going with it already, like with all the labeling. I brought actually the pens to write it on, but I think David's idea of doing that much better. And if I know that I like a seed, I can keep the same tray with the same label for the upcoming seasons, as long as it lasts, and then always keep swapping it. So what did we plant here? You see, I already forgot. Okay. Well, the information of it, I guess in my diary, I'm gonna write the information of it on my diary. So I know what type of tomatoes that they are. So I know when I plant them on the field, I know if it's a bush tomato, a taller tomato. Yeah, I guess that's all the difference.
Do you remember it now?
So, no, I don't remember what it was. I'm not gonna throw them out. I'll have some more work to do inside after. So, you did this one actually. I was about to rip open a random one. Okay, so I guess let's continue. Okay, so which one was this one? This one? I actually remembered one reason why I did not like planting seeds outside is the wind. One of the years we did plant, because now it's a bit of a breeze, but a bit of a breeze for, yeah, you see, for small seeds, if you sprinkle them, is quite a bit, because they just go not where you want them to go. But it's not, it is really good wind. It's not like it's windy, but I remember one year we planted outside, and we had, I think we planted strawberry seeds, and all the strawberry tiny seeds just went everywhere. Let me know in the comments down below how if you have started planting already, and where you live, like in which area, because I know like people start earlier, some people start later, depending on where they live, like which zone. And I think I googled our zone, it is 7B or 6A. I did not understand how it works, so not sure. But yeah, as you know, we're in Latvia and we're kind of in the north, so that's why we're starting a bit later. I know some other people, like in Germany, for example, they have started earlier. Yes, no, it's right. have started earlier because of course they have summer kind of the heat and frost. The late frost is much earlier, so they don't have late frost. So that's kind of what we also have to consider. So I guess let's go back to paprikas. I will plant it. Well, so far only tomatoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is the first paprika we're gonna be planting. And it is an preferably indoor one, and it's called Lauren. I'm not gonna plant too much of those because, as I said, I don't have a lot of space in the greenhouse. So that's why the small tray. And the outdoor, as you can see, the outdoor tomatoes, they get a bigger tray because, you know, outdoor we have a lot of space, like kind of almost unlimited. So I can plant a lot. And I really like that idea of squishing it a bitty with the same size tray. And then just putting them on top. So this one I don't rip all the way since I want to reuse it. Doesn't say, I mean, all of them say that they're like really nice and sweet. And I think one of the paprikas that I had also say that preserve really long, which is really interesting and really cool. And I know that paprikas are a bit tricky to plant, like from my experience, like they need certain temperatures and humidity. But this one actually said do not combine heat and humidity together. So now I'm lost. Do I make them hot and humid or not? I don't know. That's always my problem. I'm not sure how to grow paprikas. They did grow last year, but a bit too late because it germinated way too late. But I mean, I also planted them in April. Don't know what I was expecting. So now that hopefully I'm 1 month ahead, they will be fine. Back with these tomatoes. These ones are Duo. Those are small tomatoes and they are actually bush tomatoes. And as I said, I will be more on top of it and replant them when they have to be replanted. I just gotta manage my time a bit better because like I have so many things in my head and so many things I want to do that I end up doing nothing and just causing myself meltdowns, breakdowns, everything downs instead of being productive because I just like, I don't know. This month's been crazy of how many things we want to achieve that we ended up kind of like going in every direction possible and not really achieving, not even near to what I wanted. But I think I'm putting also way too much pressure to myself. Try to be everything perfect. Like sometimes I feel like the day does not have enough hours, but then I'm too tired in the evening just because I've been like worrying so much all day. But then I also don't want the day to have too many hours because then in the evening I'm tired, so I'm waiting for the day to be over so I can go to sleep. But then I can't sleep, so it's just like, ugh. So where was I going with this? How does that fit with planting tomatoes? I don't know. And this year we also got to kind of also make sure that the tomatoes, we do treat them in a way of cutting them, first of all, so they don't hold the moisture, and also clipping them. If you have some recommendations of, well, but that's for later on, for like how to properly clip the tomatoes. I never did say as how. But I'm always scared to do that. I don't know why. It's always scary to chop up a tomato plant. But it clearly did not work last year, so the way we had it just like wild. So I gotta try something else. Okay, I'm trying to be very positive that all of those seeds will grow me happy tomatoes. It's always such a slow process with planting. By the time you get the tomato, you have forgotten how much effort you have put in it to actually turn it into a tomato. But it is really rewarding at the end. So am I going too slow for you? Probably. Because you're like very focused and I'm just blubbering. But we actually, now in this morning, we were working on something and we did come up with a new merch that we printed. And I was specifically wanting to do it today in the morning so I can wear it. It's hiding under this t-shirt, so let me transform, which is this new merch. It was originally not what I was planning with that logo, but is you grow girl, like we are growing in a way as like humans, like in every way we grow. But also it fits with my kind of lifestyle because we are actually growing food and we're growing things. So it's kind of like a double meaning. And yeah, I like that slogan, but David came up to write it like this, like a girly fun way, since you know it says you grow girl. I did have some other designs, but it is not that easy to print since we are doing sticker printing. Like it's not like print on, but it's
heat transfer printing.
Yeah, transfer printing. It's not like
We can't print colors.
We can't print, so we always have to think how and what logo fits the best for the way we are doing it. So yeah, it's gonna be linked down below. Not sure. We're still working not on the design but on the colors of t-shirts and colors of the paper. That's why I was so stressed the past days, because I just want to get so many things done. Plus in our website you will also find Easter things, Easter decorations. That was one of my bigger stress, because you know Easter is coming. We've got to get those things done and out and for you to be able to order so they arrive in time. And don't worry, with the Easter decorations we will be more on top, since they're easy to laser cut and print. So in case you're interested, make sure to check. I think it's gonna be the first link in the description. And yeah, actually it is already t-shirt season, almost, because of those windows here. They're heating us up really nicely. So now I understand how plants feel in the greenhouse, I guess. Really nice and toasty. I might be doing at the end of the season, like in winter, maybe a video of like which tomatoes more detailed, of overall the vegetables that are planted, which ones we like. But I don't know if you can find the same ones in your place. Let me know what your favorite seeds are, like what you really favor. Like, you know that they succeed and you really like them. Maybe you're gonna find them here. Because as I said, I don't have like a lot of experience on like trying out seeds, and so far I've been trying a lot of seeds out, but not really writing down what I like and which seeds I'm trying. So I'm always clueless at the end of the season, like what did I like, because I never properly wrote it down. One more tomato, done. Okay, let's finish up the tomatoes and then I'm gonna see you. So the last 3 tomatoes we're gonna be planting, wait, don't mix it up. The last 3 we're gonna be planting is orange, Peroon, which is yellow little ones, and what are those called? Mascotka. These red ones. And I hope that these ones are the ones that we bought last year from the market as seedlings, because those were the best tomato bushes ever. They were like this tiny and they had more tomatoes than the bush itself was big. So I hope that these little tomatoes are gonna be that. So let's quickly plant them and then get on with the paprikas. I don't know if you can hear her bark, but she saw and heard a bird for the first time. Millie, it's okay. I don't think I planted those last year. I don't remember.
You grow, girl.
You grow, tomato. And with that, tomatoes are all planted, and I hope I'm not planting them too deep. Some of them I did squish some paprikas, I think at the start I did squish them down. Now I'm just putting a bit of a layer on top. And I also have to remember that they're not water, so once the water goes down, they will compact more. So I hope I'm not planting them too deep. And now lastly, to the paprikas. Originally, the thing that I wanted to plant, mainly focusing on the paprikas. We're planting it last, but it's okay. It's still the same day. And yeah, so what we're gonna be planting is granova. And then again, granova, but from a different company, just to see which ones we like, because we have both. So yeah. See which one of those succeeds the best, so we know which company to go for with the next seeds. And then we have 2 varieties of yellow tomatoes. This is Aphrodite, and this one is Lamia. Well, both of them, Lamia is a city in Greece and Aphrodite is a Greek name, so we'll see which one's the best. This one looks more orangey. I don't know about the details in the back. Very juicy, very fertile, very sweet and juicy. So I don't know, it doesn't say anything, it doesn't tell me. I guess it tells me that it weighs, no, plants can, oh, okay, this one actually tells me that it can go 70 to 80 centimeters high, so pretty nice bush paprika. And the orange fruit is 6 to 7 millimeters thick walls and weigh up to 130 grams. So that is all about Lamia. And about Aphrodite, it is medium, early variety for growing greenhouses and undercovers. So this one probably has to be covered or to put in the greenhouse. Fruits are large, weigh about 200 to 210 grams, sweet, juicy, very fertile variety. So, hope it is as fertile as it promises. This one didn't tell me how big they get or how tall the bush gets. That's my main if I want to know anything, I want to know how tall a bush gets. Like, is it a bush one? Is it a crawling one? Especially on tomatoes. Like, I need to know those informations more than if it's a juicy, tasty paprika.
Paprika is juicy.
I mean,
Yeah,
is there
bushy.
a paprika that is not juicy or crunchy? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, this one's I'll just squish down. If you really believe in it, you can do this. So you might succeed. And if we have too many paprikas, we're just gonna lost the seed. We're just gonna plant them outside. Anyways, I wanted for last year already, but last year was just too hectic. I had my surgery, then we had so many things to build, but still I had a pretty good garden. So hopefully this year I'm gonna succeed even better. I don't know where I was putting the seeds because I was covering them straight away. Some of you might grow in a group. Perfect. Happy paprikas. Okay, let's plant those 3 paprikas and see you once we are all done. So we are done, and actually now the way I kind of set them up worked much better than how I had them set up before, like all the trays. I still have space for more. And lastly, we are gonna be planting the seeds my mom's brought, the chilies. So yeah, let's try this ones and hope that they succeed because, you know, as I said, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why I sniffed it. The reason why I would also like to plant a lot of chilies is because they're really good for the chickens. They are a natural dewormer, so I really want to plant a lot of chilies. Plus, they're really healthy. And we have our little grinders, so we can grind them down really nice and have our own chili powder, which is also very tasty. I'm not really a fan of really spicy foods, but it is quite healthy. I'm gonna plant a lot of these ones since I have many because I don't know how good the seeds are. And here's an onion ring seed. I doubt that this will succeed, so we might just dump that down. Okay, I'm just gonna fill it up a lot because my mom brought me a lot of seeds, so I'm just gonna cover it full because, as I said, no idea. And I mean, even if they pop out and succeed, I don't know if they will give us fruits. So might be just a beauty green thing, but we will know. If they give us fruits this year, then I know that they're fine and that I don't need to buy chili seeds, which is awesome. And with that, the last seed has been dropped and finished. Now let's cover it with dirt. Looks like chippy potatoes. Done. Now we're gonna go inside, give it all a nice watering, and put them to the place that they will be for them to grow. So that is kind of it with the first planting video of the season. The season has officially started. Let's hope that they all grow, all succeed, and by the mid of summer we're gonna have beautiful harvest to do already. And I've been looking down at the t-shirt and seeing it as a reflection of the camera, and I like that with wearing a jacket, kind of have the flower right in the middle. Like, how did we I don't know. And as I said, the design is not what I originally wanted to do, but it's kind of growing in me. I think I really like it. I'm not a fan of like big prints, so let me know in the comments down below if you like it, and make sure to check it out. Hopefully it's gonna be in the website by the time you're watching this video. And yeah, I hope. Let me also know in the comments if you like this type of video of me just planting and blubbering, or tell me if it was too boring, or you like more cinematic shots. Just let me know what you think so I know what to continue doing. I enjoy doing both. I enjoy doing not talking a lot, cinematics, and sometimes, I don't know, I feel like I have to talk a lot since, you know, I don't have, except of my mom, not really anyone to talk to. So I guess the camera and you all guys are my only friends. So let me know if you like those talking videos. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Millie is having a lot of fun. Yeah. She's sniffing the dirt on me. She's sniffing the dirt that I've been touching. Millie, what's wrong? You wanna see my seeds? Come, Millie. Oh, Millie! Look at all those seeds! What do you think? Millie likes tomatoes, by the way. You're gonna be happy? Oh, I hope you don't take them from the field. Oh, Millie Lee. We'll see that in a few months.